In fairness to John, he has stayed thin for a while.
Yeah, I don't know what Gary's talking. I look beautiful.
No, I didn't say you're fat.
Pull up your shirt. Let's see. That's better.
No, he was heavy.
You're sucking in your fat, though.
Yeah, dude.
No, he also put on a little, I guess you lost again.
Dude, I'm 175. I was 174 at fight time. I haven't gained anything.
You didn't get heavier and go back down again?
I'm 175. I work out almost every day, guys.
That's pretty good.
Just ask it.
I'm just saying.
Angry.
You see, it does make you angry when people attack you like that, doesn't it,
The
John?
amount of beer you drink.
I don't drink
You're
that much
doing
anymore.
very well.
I'm serious.
You drink a case a weekend.
Not anymore.
Oh, liar.
Dude, I swear. I'm telling you.
What are you down to, a dozen?
I'm like on a health thing now.
What's the health thing? You're healthy.
Ask her.
No, but no, now that you're healthy.
Answer the question.
Now that you're healthy, how many beers do you have in a week?
Maybe like 8 beers.
Oh, that's a liar.
It is. Double anything he says.
Oh, yeah, maybe 2 at I had 2 at dinner the other night. That's it.
John, why do you admit that you don't eat great, but you exercise like crazy, which is good? You run.
Artie,
you
when
run
we go
a
out
lot.
to eat. I don't eat right.
You eat a chili cheeseburger.
No, I don't have cheese, and I take the bun off of it.
But you eat chili.
You still do
Chili's
whippets?
good. It's beans.
You still do whippets?
No, I don't do anything.
Where'd you fall off that wagon?
I never was on a wagon with whippets.
John, you were at a Christmas party.
The whippet wagon.
Party, giving a guy $20.
I was a goof.
I'm on the whipping wagon. Guess how much one whipping canister costs?
Oh, my goodness.
$3. I did 42 whippets at the
It's so
funny.
funny. It's so funny when Gary talks about addiction. This guy goes into the private room like every 20 minutes. To
It's
smoke
not true.
cigarette.
I have 3 cigarettes a morning. It's not every 20 minutes, but you love to make it sound like
Dude,
more. But the other thing is, okay, we're going to the Bahamas next
3
weekend.
cigarettes.
Hold on a second.
Gary.
We're going to the Bahamas next weekend.
Swear on you.
I have
swear on
3
your life.
cigarettes during the show. I swear on my life.
How many do you have a day?
About 6.
Who's going to the Bahamas?
Me and John.
You're kidding. What's up with that?
We're doing an appearance down there for the weekend for Bally. But here's a question. We're going to be in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
You're going to have 2 beers a night?
No. If we're gambling, I might have a few more.
No, but John's always got these, like, I only have this many, but if we're at the Yankee game, if it's Thursday night, if we're in the Bahamas.
Circumstances make the number go up.
Yeah.
Like, are you going to have 2 beers a night in the Bahamas?
I don't have a drinking problem.
I don't either. I have the same drinking problem you have, guy.
John, I don't drink nearly as much as you. I don't
John,
drink a third of what
you don't
drink.
even realize what you drink.
No, I'm telling you, I've cut down.
Why are you two getting to go to the Bahamas and not me?
We're going for Bally's.
I don't care what you're going for. Hey, meanwhile, you blew it when you turned down that trip from Heineken when you screwed that whole deal up. Gary, tell the story.
So I went to the Heineken had their national meeting on Tuesday night, so I went to the cocktail party where they paid me to walk around for 2 hours and just shake hands with, the people from Cleveland and Chicago. But then I met the big cheese for Heineken USA for the whole country. And he sat me down and he talked about he wants me to go to Philadelphia, Boston, Washington, D.C., and New York and do a series of events. I swear to God, a series of events. But the funny part was he said, yeah, I'd like to get you and Artie and Robin. And I said, what about John? He goes, F John.
Yeah, isn't that funny, Howard, when I was the one talking about Heineken more than anybody about drinking it? Screw him because my wife didn't want to fly to Amsterdam. F him.
That's
Hey.
right, John. It started over
My wife didn't want to go.
All I know is...
So now I'm like penalized by Heineken. Oh, that's great.
Gary's getting all the work.
That's fine. 3 years I'm talking how great Heineken is, and they say F John.
I'm no longer the New York guy. I'm the Northeast Heineken
Gary
guy.
didn't even drink Heineken.
Yes, I do.
Sure he does.
I do.
Suddenly you're drinking now.
You know what? Since I started drinking it, I drink it.
With your 12 cigarettes.
Oh, look at
John,
every time I have been out
jealous
with you
bastard.
and Gary have left the table to go and have a cigarette.
I know. At least
when I drink.
You didn't quit smoking. You just quit buying.
Yeah. You do Gary's cigarettes, and only when you drink do you smoke, and you're drinking all the time.
Look, where were we? When we were in California, they were somewhere. John's just, can I get another one? Can I get another one? Can I get another one?
During the comedy show.
I only smoke during the comedy show, but I'm not a big Gary's addicted. I only smoke a half a pack during the comedy show.
You walk out at 6:30 in the morning to have a cigarette. Who the hell smokes at 6:30 in the morning?
People who smoke, you make it sound like it's insane. John, 6:30 to me is 9 o'clock.
When I was a smoker, I smoked. Sometimes
That's the first thing you did.
I'd set my alarm clock so I could get up and have a
it's odd that you
cigarette.
talk about addiction when you're the one walking at 6:30 to smoke a
John,
cigarette.
6:30, I don't get up out of bed and light a cigarette. I'm up at 4:45 every morning. By the time I'm
You wait
there,
an hour.
It's ridiculous.
John, it scored
John, you
2 weeks
can't.
ago.
I could go longer without a cigarette than you can go without a beer.
How much on the bet?
Oh, that's a
you know
good
what?
one. How much would I bet?
We got to be in the right
Come on,
environment
guys.
because John go without a beer during the day, but put John on.
Put your money where your lips are.
Shut up.
Come on.
Smack
Come
you.
on, buddy.
Let's do it.
I'll do it right now.
That's a good bet.
Come on.
Yeah, it's not a good bet because
Come
John
on,
can
guys.
go all night.
No, it's a great bet, Gar. Come
just-
on, let's do it. Addiction.
John,
Come on, addict.
How about a day?
Come on, addict.
How about I go 2 days without a cigarette, you go 2 weeks without a beer?
Sure, let's do it. Wait.
Why would you go 2 days without a cigarette?
2 days without a cigarette? No,
Keep
Gar.
going.
You go 2 weeks without a cigarette, I'll go 2 weeks without a beer.
It's not the same thing.
Oh, of course not.
But it's not. It's not the same thing.
Lips want that cigarette.
Everybody, Howard, it's not the same thing, and you know
those
it.
big lips
All
around.
right, I have to take a break. This goes on all
Getting
day.
no content.
By the way, just so you know, this goes on all day.
Well, the funny thing is if you question anything about John, he attacks you.
I know you hate
Question. You
don't.
attacked me. You said I was drinking.
You do. You drink a
Pull
lot.
the
You
tape.
admit you drink a lot.
All the tape. You attacked me. You insist upon not realizing that you start the fights and then you get mad at my retaliation.
You said
It's amazing to me. Jason, pull the log for him.
You know what,
First
John?
start
Just
with the-
filibuster.
No,
Filibuster.
He starts
Go,
with the
keep
weight.
going.
Then he starts with the drinking. But then he's mad that I bring up the cigarette.
John, you know what? One thing about you can't lose a fight.
Right. It's
all
never
you do
over.
is talk and talk and talk.
So pull the tape.
Meanwhile,
fine. I brought it
Gary
first.
and John had a fight last week after the show like you wouldn't believe.
About what?
Well, it wasn't really a fight. I yelled at him.
It was great.
It was very hooked.
I had it on
that
tape,
about?
too, but the tape is muddled.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. We were sitting in a meeting, coming up with ideas. Then what happened?
You want me to tell you what happened?
Yeah.
Idea that you liked.
There was an idea that you're like, the kid that wants to debate you.
There's a high school kid who wants to
Right, I
debate
remember
me.
that.
So I'm trying to set up the debate.
So we're thinking about
So I said,
topics,
let's debate some good topics. So we're sitting there, we're thinking of some topics that we could debate.
which are like, lap dancing in strip clubs, like goofy stuff. And all of a sudden John goes, why don't you debate him over whether Gary and Mary should not be married anymore?
No.
And I went, whoa, that's great.
And
I can debate that. And then Gary lost it because John came out of nowhere with it. But it was funny.
It's a funny idea. I don't know why I got attacked over it.
Because you know what? Where's the Artie joke? Where's the Howard joke? It's always about me, and it's always...
No, it's not only about you. I make plenty of Artie jokes.
You know what? That one came from so out in left field.
No, it didn't. It's just a great debate.
I just said I don't want to be the poster boy for some guy who's got a crappy marriage, because it's not the case.
Howard,
but John loves to do that.
No. Here's the irony of the whole thing. The old days, Gary used to come to me and tell me stories about him and Mary, and he used to go, "Hey, do you think I should tell it on the air?" I go, "Yeah, it's a great story." So Gary used to tell us the stories about how Mary would do this and Mary would do that, and he would enjoy it. Suddenly, he's changed now his philosophy on it. He doesn't want to be goofed on about it.
Because it's starting to get real.
Yeah, but I mean, so we're supposed to know that?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I thought it was a funny idea, and I don't sense that he singles you out, but you do. And I said to Gary, well, if you don't want me to debate whether you have a good marriage or not,
You won't.
I won't. But then Gary went, no, you can debate it, but he's just sick of John always thinking of him. And I went, well, but John is doing the right thing. That's a funny thing.
Even Casey said, you said, no, I don't think John. And Casey's like, you know what? John got it in for Gary.
No, don't listen to Casey.
John totally zeroes in on Gary.
I don't zero in on Artie. I didn't come in here and talk about Robin's drink. I mean, what?
No, but you give me more. Whatever you give them, I get double. I'm serious.
All your jokes about us are bad.
Yeah, okay.
Here's what I think. I think that Gary is John's boss, so I think this is the one thing that John has on Gary. This is one way of rebelling against him. That's what it is.
So you think he's looking for ways?
Totally.
Okay.
Because he's mad at Gary, so that way he can get him in the meeting.
No,
I'm not sure what he's mad at me for.
No, I'm not mad at you. It's a funny bit. There was no other reason. It was one idea about you. I have plenty about Artie. Every freaking right now. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Name one. What's the
We
last
could
one
debate
you
whether
have?
John is a good father.
The whole about you, but not eating for
Oh, that was a good one.
I mean, please.
What about this? Beetlejuice dates Gary's wife.
No, he
All right, I got to take a
He
break.
just thinks I'm singling him out.
I'm not the only one, and I'm not going around.
Go by Casey.
But I'm not going around asking people if John's singling me out. People have said to me, like, "What's with John? He singles you out."
Howard, did it seem like I was singling him out?
Well, it's because Howard doesn't see all the rest of it.
All the rest of what? In the back room, we're fine together.
Sometimes.
All right, okay. Obviously, there's some
But this
things.
wasn't a fight, John. I'm not mad at you.
What?
He's not mad at you. He's just mad at you.
He's
No, I mean, today
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Today you're irritating, as opposed to just a complete
Am I
jerk.
8 or am I a 6?
No, you're like a 4 today.
What?
Hey, Howard, All right, this was actually funny. John, do what you did the other day when Gary was talking about the Home Depot. He's telling you a story about Home Depot. And John, go ahead, John. See,
Oh, no, it was a supermarket.
The supermarket.
Hello, this is supermarket man. Remember what he was talking about? Yeah, but see, Howard, you and I laughed our ass off.
I don't remember any of this.
I know exactly what it was. I said, I just happened to mention in passing, we were talking about something during a break, and I said, I was in the supermarket getting something, and then John just immediately goes,
No, Gary had to go ask the guy what a radish is.
About what?
About what a radish is or something, remember?
There was a vegetable I couldn't identify, so I asked the guy what it was, and John goes, hello, Mr. Supermarket Man. But this is off the air.
But it was funny. We all laughed.
Of course, at my expense.
But we all make jokes about each other.
Because it was so unnecessary.
It was.
Yeah, in other words, what was the point?
Making a joke about...
Listen, Casey laughed his ass off. Howard laughed his ass off. We all laughed.
But Casey's laughing at it because it's so cruel and unnecessary, not because it's particularly funny.
The guy was just telling you a story.
Hello, Mr. Supermarket Man.
Yeah,
is this a radish or is this an onion?
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Good. I'm glad you did it.
Well, at least it made it on the air.
Right.
Yeah, that's the point.
All right. Look, obviously there's something.
Mind to rest.
Yeah, that's it. I got to take a break.
You know,
Gary's going to go have a cigarette now.
that you are Mr. Northeast Heineken.
Exactly.
And he
Good.
goofs on you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what? You're laughing all the way to the bank.
That's right.
I don't even want to tell you. I'll tell you when we get out there what I
You
can
can buy Mary a new kitchen.
what I can end up hauling off of this. Yeah, at least I can buy her a new winter coat, too. You have to beg for one.
You can buy Mary a new sitting room. Guess how much a winter coat is?
You know what the funny thing is? I can make as much doing this as you can going around doing actual comedy shows, and I'm doing way less work.
Hey, it's Gary.
But, hey, I have no embarrassment about that. You go work your ass off and tell those really incredibly funny jokes for 15 minutes. Your scary talent, you go do that. I'll make the same amount of money doing nothing.
I'm Mr. Northeast Heineken. Meanwhile, you're going to make a ton of dough.
Good for
That's
you.
right.
Good for you.
That's right.
It's all good. You can buy more cigarettes.
And
All you had to do was be nice and go.
No, I couldn't go. My wife didn't want to go. I can't believe I'm getting penalized because my wife didn't want to go.
John?
You are. F. John.
I think, and I got to tell you, I think it wasn't just a trip. I think it was a culmination of things.
No, it was the trip, guy.
The culmination of things.
Yeah, I heard that they weren't loving John before
really?
that.
Well, there you go.
Joe,